Look, you said this goes with my outfit. It does. Well, all of this goes with your outfit.
Everything goes with mine.
Oh my gosh, flowers, they accompany us for the joyous occasion in our lives, weddings, birth of a baby.
From the womb to the tomb.
From the womb to the tomb.
Absolutely.
They're present at funerals, but they can play an important role in creating memories, and that's what we're talking about today.
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Flowers are a wonderful memory. Do you know, okay, folks, listen, shut your eyes just for a second and think of the lilacs. Think of lilacs and how you went out and enjoyed those wonderful lilacs, and the fragrance was so beautiful, and you enjoyed picking them, perhaps at your grandma's house, that sort of thing.
Yes.
That's the memories that flowers have. Or even when I take this lovely rose and go, oh, smell.
Yeah, it's a delicate scent.
Oh. They really don't smell at all, but you all thought about it, didn't you?
Oh, the wild roses do.
Oh, don't they?
Yeah, no, I love
flowers,
them.
For me, I mean, I've been doing this industry since 1840, and so many flowers have memories of people. Like this, there was a lady, her name was Phyllis, and she was glorious, glorious. And Phyllis Pezant, she came into the store for years, and she was beautiful. She had a wonderful, big, fluffy white hair, and every time I see hydrangeas, I think of her. Glorious, beautiful
Phyllis,
lady.
We love you.
Yeah, she loved, lovely lady. And this orchid over here, oh my gosh. Sylvia Bauer had an orchid plant at our house, and look, we would gather like the clans to come and see this orchid bloom when we were kids, because she had an orchid plant. It was stunning.
And she kept it going.
She kept it going.
Oh, Sylvia had the gift.
Years.
Wow.
And, you know, we have a tree at home called a Mrs. John O, because there's many Bowers, but Mrs. John O, and we've got a Mrs. Shea, that sort of thing, because we remember those. And even flowers are really good for people who have memory issues.
Yes.
You know, so I know when we've done flowers for people who have some level of dementia, I'll say send some flowers that they will recognize out of the garden from kids, and they pick those up immediately.
Great idea.
They might not remember someone's name, but they'll say, oh, look, Cosmos, for example.
Exactly.
Which are my father's favorite.
They are really pretty.
Aren't they beautiful? And that's such a wonderful memory. Or even simple flowers, like we all know nasturtiums. Well, most of us do. And that's such a pretty little simple flower. And my mom's flower, and so tasty as well.
I know, I was just going to eat one.
Eat my flower arrangement.
They're peppery and delicious. I love them in a salad. And that was your mom's favorite?
She always grew them. It's my favorite now because I grow them using the seeds from her garden.
You gave me some of those seeds.
Yeah,
then I'll think of you every time I have a nasturtium from my own garden.
That's just it, you know. From all the times that I've been on the show here, which is a long time, I constantly have people that remind me of something that I did, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago on the show, and they still make that flower arrangement. So I am so thankful for the memories that I provided so many people.
Oh my gosh, Neville.
Beautiful flowers, isn't that cool?
It
do you
is.
Want to make a memory?
I would love to do that. And we only have about a minute, but I know we can do it. We've done it before.
So this is floral foam, and I'm going to do a nice garden mix.
It's nice and wet with a little moss on it.
It's a garden memory. So I just took some of these beans out of the garden and just
popped
those right in there. Yeah, who says you can't use fresh vegetables and stuff in the garden?
Why not?
Flower arrangement. And a tomato. Don't eat that yet, because we still got to have a show.
Exactly. You've seen the beans. I'm tempted. Right. Oh, a little
the
fuchsia.
Sort of grow where they grow. Yep.
Oh, wow. Sunflower season.
Sunflower season. Because this is such a wonderful memory of, this is a great thing to do. Say if someone was in hospital or not feeling well and can't get out to the garden, pick a bunch of things from the garden for them so they can enjoy it and get to appreciate the beauty that's around them.
Well, can I share a fun story about memories that I read?
Absolutely.
A friend of ours, in front of the show, Janice Landry, wrote a book, and she talks about stories. And she was talking about the late Rick Howe, who was a legendary broadcaster and wonderful man. And for his funeral, he had put in his notes for those who are planning things. What I want you to do is make a note to everybody who's coming. Please tell them to bring a bouquet of flowers.
Yes.
And then they had this gorgeous pile of flowers that everybody, you know, everybody wanted to do something to honor Rick. But then his request was that after the funeral, they took those flowers and delivered them to seniors' homes or delivered to people who could use a boost. So that not only created memories about Rick, and what a great story, but it created memories and happy feelings for, you know, literally hundreds of people.
Well, Mom did the same thing. She said, listen, she said, I know this is bad for business, but when I die, I don't want a bunch of flowers at my funeral. I said, okay. She said, but I want you to get them. I want you to encourage people to get them and give them to someone else and think of me. And how beautiful is that? Because that's the memory.
Yes.
Here's some beautiful flowers for you. And I did that. I gave a bunch of flowers to a lot of different people. Rather than at her funeral, I just gave them to her when she passed. And that's such a cool thing to do. So, because flowers celebrate life, whether you're hatched, matched, or dispatched. And all those memories are there. So look at this wonderful memory you've made.
We just made this beautiful thing together. This has been gorgeous. Well, Neville, thank you so much for coming in today.
Welcome.
And I forgot to introduce you at the top, Neville Mackay at my
Sorry.
mother's bloomers. You can see him anytime. Go and make a memory. Make his day.
Make
Pop
a memory.
in.
Thanks for all the memories, everyone.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with the show in 2 minutes' time. We did very well in a
You
minute.
did really well with that.
I love it.
I don't want to sound surprised.